Many Benin people, Edo people are dragging Oshiomhole, Inec, the former Inec chairman, and Wike, that they are the cause of the problems in Edo State, and also that the shame and disgrace that Edo people are experiencing, that these guys are the ones, who have caused it. And why did they say so? Just because of or the display of Okpebhol. Of course, it's not a matter of maybe opposition against APC or against Okpebhol, but because of the person of Okpebhol, not because Okpebhol is a governor, but because he does not even have what it takes to be a governor. Some people call him D7 governor. There are some people who, by their results, maybe after doing exam, by their results and all of that, they might not even come out well. But when you see them, anything could happen, because some people now say, oh, exam cannot be used, to test the knowledge or the brilliancy of somebody. There are some people, by virtue of whatever, some people could have attention or whatever during exams, but that does not mean that, or that does not make them to be a failure. Let's put it that way. But when you see them speak, when you see them, conduct themselves, you begin to see, no, this person is where you see some people too, they are very, very good when it comes to writing, when it comes to answering questions and all of that. But when it comes to presentation, it's a no. And you begin to wonder, say, wow, why is this? Well, how come? This person does not with this person's performance and the presentation, there are no correlations or whatever. And that is exactly what is happening to Okpebhol. For the fact that people are calling him D7 governor, we can't even use that to judge. But when you see the man, when you hear him speak, you begin to wonder, where is this one from? Because when it comes to intelligence, is not there. When it comes to decorum, when it comes to presentation of things, he's not even there. This is just total. It's just awkward when you say people are very illiterate or this thing. This one is even worse. I could remember the time of a campaign. He was being invited to come and to come for interview. From all indications, it's evident that he cannot articulate himself very well. He cannot speak well. Let's even forget about it. Some people, let's forget about it. You speaking English, or maybe you are very fluent. Even when he's speaking the broken too, you could see that his words are not, they are not correlated. They are not well articulated. If that man speaks in his own dialect, you see that it's not because of language, but we are talking of a sense. And Benin people or Edo people will come out and say, among all Edo people, we say they open eye. They open eye way. Now they come, they get person, that person they represent them. So that's why they are saying, if not because of them, even including Tinubu too. And that is why the guy is always like, oh, before they give him microphone, how is going to get 2.5 million votes for Tinubu? In that place, how many in the history of Edo State, how many voters card, how many people have voted? You don't even the people that have voted and the people who did not vote, they are not even up to 500,000 in the history. So I've not seen that when they count election results, you see, those who voted for APC or PDP or other party, put all of them together, they are not they can't be up to 500 or 600, let alone 1 million. And he's always coming out to say 2.5 million. Anytime they give him microphone, that is the only thing he will say. And somebody will come out and say, oh, his appointees must be wearing Tinubu's cap. What does that tell you? Even if you are a psycho fan, there's a way and manner at which you go about it. You don't just, it's not, we're not even talking about academic intelligence. We are not talking about academic brilliance. We are talking about a natural sense. And I've seen a lot of politicians, even to the left of president, they don't have that natural sense. When you look at them, they don't have it. The other time he was saying that they should not allow this. It's just that we have a lot of problems that a lot of things are just on many people's head, because I think by now people should be calling Okpebhol that you said Obi should not come to that state because it could cause insecurity. This was the same man who said he was going to provide insecurity for the people during the campaign. Of course, people could say it was a slip of tongue, but the way things are happening now, you begin to try to connect the whole thing. But let's even leave that aside. But it made it clear categorically that Obi should not be allowed into the state because his coming is going to aggravate insecurity. And I don't think that since that time that one has even gone there. Those are the things that he comes out and just spewing nonsense. Now there's insecurity in the state. The next thing he could say was that the insecurity is as a result of people who are against Tinubu re-election in 2027. So it does not bother him. He does not care. So everything is politics, really. And again, the last one of the last statements or comments he made before now was that the Northerners are the one creating insecurity. And meanwhile, he was the one who went to go and meet the Northerners when the issue that happened in Edo State, I think some months ago. You can imagine. So the guy has just like, it's up to a year in that office, and everywhere don't scatter like this. So that's why they are saying it's not his fault, because that kind of person wouldn't have been able to smear that seat if not because of these gladiators, these power players. If not for them, this guy wouldn't have been there. You see the atrocities being committed in this country, and people are clapping. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.